Before this video begins, I just want to say I'm really close to 10,000 subs, and I really never asked for this, but if you could, it literally takes 2 seconds, drop a like and subscribe with post notifications under this video. Again, I don't really ask for this a lot, but would appreciate it if you guys did that because I'm so close to 10K. This is probably the only time I'm going to ask, but yeah. All right, enjoy the video. Yo, what is going on, everyone? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If you want to watch my live streams every single day, basically teach what I teach now, but except in live time, and I call out some trades and the bias or whatever. So if you want to do that, click the description and click the WAP link. Other thing is there is a sale for Apex right now. If you really like or want to try out futures, buy a few 25 or 50K accounts. Link in the description. Use code SAVE80. They'll give you the directions how to set it up. And again, it's really, really good practice. I say this every video, but yeah. So today's video, I'm going to be going over the difference really between order flow and market structure. Okay, and this is going to be a fairly simple video. Okay, some people don't understand the difference. And I can see why. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. So market structure is really where we're just creating higher highs, higher lows, whatever. Okay, this is really market structure. Okay, what kind of market structure is this? This is bullish market structure. Why? Well, it's fairly obvious. We're creating higher highs and higher lows. Okay. Now, same thing with this, but opposite. Okay. What market structure is this? This is bearish market structure. Okay, so market structure really has to do with, are you making higher highs, or are you making higher lows, or are you making lower highs, or are you making lower lows? Okay, now order flow. Okay, and I have a really nice diagram that kind of portray this. What's the order flow here? The order flow is also bullish. Well, why is the order flow bullish? Okay, order flow really depends on not really the highs and lows. I mean, yes, somewhat like, okay, are we making higher lows or higher highs? That does count on the order flow, and that technically does mean bullish order flow. But I'm going to show you a situation where you're going to kind of see the difference. But right here, we can consider this bullish order flow, assuming we're holding a bunch of fair value gap. So let's say I'm looking for some entries, and I'm on the 15-minute chart here. Okay. And I see something like this. Okay, and I'm in replay mode, and I'm like, okay, there's a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. We don't have to take an entry in this, but what this does tell me is because we're below this fair value gap, we know order flow is bearish. Okay, same thing on the sword block. Because we created an order block and a bearish fair value gap, right? A bearish order block, this candle before the down move, we really know order flow is bearish in this scenario. Okay. Now, I'm not necessarily using, we gave a lower high here and we made a lower low here. I'm not really using that at the time of the order flow here. I'm kind of saying, are we respecting fair value gaps? Are you respecting whatever else it may be? Okay, order blocks, whatever it may be. Okay, so even though I might not use this as an entry, does it technically tell me order flow? Yes, it does. And if it does tell me order flow and I see us go up into this and then get like another entry, well then am I going to short? Okay, most likely, because the thing I see is this is telling us order flow, that we're bearish because we're below this PD raise. And then we get another reaction off it with another potential fair value gap, which could be like a better entry. Okay, versus I really can't enter based off of market structure. I can kind of end up entering off of order flow, but market structure is just kind of telling you, okay, where's the trend? Okay, and I'm going to show you the diagram that kind of really helps me or shows me the difference. Okay, so remember, market structure could be like this. Okay, but let's say we get this. Let's say we get that. And this is a bullish fair value gap. Okay. Now, the market structure is all over the place. But the order flow is still bullish in this whole thing because we're holding this potential fair value gap. So do you see how, even though the market structure could be all over the place, we're still holding a PD array, which still tells me the order flow is bullish. And that's really the key difference you want to take in the account, because if you don't understand the order flow and you're only reading market structure, some people are going to get caught and like they're going to try shorting here and they're going to think the market's going to go down here when we're really still holding some sort of bullish for value gap or something like that. And people are going to do this because they're going to see, oh, market structure's bearish. We just fell below this low and made a new lower low. When in reality, we're still holding a higher time frame for a value gap. So I think this really portrays the main difference. And again, it's so important to understand because it really shows like what's going to happen even if the market structure is all over the place. Okay. So like, for example, let me see if I can find something on the chart real quick. For example, like right here. Okay. This is a perfect example. So right here, okay, you see us make a low inside this fair value gap. Okay, but then what happens? We make a lower low. Okay, right here. And then we make a higher low. So market structure in this case goes from bullish to bearish to bullish again. And then we fail to make a new high, which is bearish. And then we make a higher low, which is bullish again. Okay, and then we make a lower high, bearish, bearish, higher low, lower low, bearish, bullish again, higher high. Okay, does any of this really matter? Not really. The only thing that matters to me in this situation is order flow, which is, are we holding this for a value gap? That's what matters to me. Okay, and that's why I stress order flow over market structure, because if we're holding a fair value gap or we're getting a bunch of this random choppy price action from the market structure shift point of view, you're probably going to take a losing trade. So you need to make sure you understand, are we holding a bullish fair value gap even though market structure might be bearish? And then what happens if we go under that? Okay, and the best trades are always going to be this. The best trades are going to be bullish market structure above a bullish fair value gap. Okay? So bullish market structure above a bullish fair value gap. So something like this, where we get all this market structure shift, and then boom, a lot of displacement, higher low, higher high, liquidity purge, and then higher high again. So when the market structure and the order flow is on the same side, generally that's more bullish than ever. Okay, you just can't get tricked into thinking, oh, we make it lower lows and lower highs here, this is bearish, when we're still holding a bullish for value gap, which is telling the order flow. Okay, but generally when you see higher highs and higher lows and we're above a fair value gap, that's very bullish. Okay, the only thing that in this situation that would make me bearish is if we violated this and we started getting lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so when they kind of mix up. Okay, so if I see something like this, that's really telling me, okay, bearish market structure shift and bearish order flow. Okay, so hopefully this video really makes sense. Make sure you're not shorting if we're still holding these fair value gaps, because that really means the order flow is still bullish, and you do not want to go against that. So hopefully this simplified it for you guys a little bit. Someone did request to make this video, so I think it was resilient. So if you're watching this video, hopefully this is helping you. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.